Hey, what's good? In this video, I'm going to show you how to increase the traffic to your website if you're a service-based business, meaning you go to somebody else's home or place of business to render your services. I'm going to show you how to get more traffic through Google search. And so I was doing some work here this evening on my own business's website. Figured I would share with you what I'm doing, give you a little bit of, inside peep at what we're doing here for our website and how you can use it actually to get more people finding you on Google search. So the reason this would be really helpful is if you live in a big city like Chicago or Denver or Albuquerque and you're having a hard time, you're not having anybody do SEO for you, but you're having a hard time showing up in top 10 for whatever you want to show up for, like dog walker, Denver, things like that. It might be a lot easier to pick up customers in a smaller part of the metropolitan area. So like I grew up in Denver, so I know that like Highlands Ranch or Golden, Colorado, those are places that most service providers, if they're based out of Denver, would travel to Golden or Highlands Ranch to perform a service if it was a couple $100, especially like some kind of like HVAC technician or, window repair, window washing, things like that. You'll travel a ways to help a customer or client out. So this is particularly helpful for businesses like that because the competition on Google is much smaller for a city outside of a major metropolitan area than the actual metropolitan area itself. So this is an easy way for small businesses to win versus some of the giants. And yes, the major metropolitan areas pick up the most traffic and the most searches for people looking for services, but it's harder to get that. It's more competition. Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you. If you look at my website, the homepage is a generic branded homepage. There's no, we got blogs and stuff on here, which is pretty cool. But you can actually, if you click on the locations section, you can see we have this locations page where we have different cities that are represented in New Mexico. So we're expanding the number of cities where we can do services because it doesn't matter where you are in the world. We can perform the SEO services that we sell at Digital Harvest for businesses no matter where they are in the country or even the world. I have not had an international client yet, but I would love to break that seal sometime soon. Anyway, I'm distracted. If you click on one of these individual cities, like for example, Rio Rancho, you would get a page that looks like this, which is very similar to the home page, but if you start looking closely, there's things about it that are specific to Rio Rancho, like the different headings and stuff are for Rio Rancho, but not just some general city. It's all targeted towards this individual city. Even up here in the search title, you can see it's Rio Rancho SEO. You go down here and you start looking at the FAQ, and it's all about, Rio Rancho and SEO services in Rio Rancho and things like that. So you get to the very bottom and there's even, whoa, look at this. More content that's specific to Rio Rancho. So the thing is if you go back to this page and you open up, Las Cruces, New Mexico, you'll see up here the same thing. It says Las Cruces SEO and web design. You go down here, it's for Las Cruces small businesses. Keep going down here. It's about SEO in Las Cruces, right? You're getting the theme here, right? This is the reason why when you go into Google and you type Rio Rancho SEO, this is the main service that we sell. You go here, number one, that's us. And for you SEO geeks out there, yes, I know this is my own browser, but you can check it out in your browser too, and it'll show you number one, okay? And that's today, March 10th. There you go. I know there's people that are like that. Anyway, so let's go back here. This now to get the idea of like what's going on, I'm going to show you just this spreadsheet that I prepared. Right, we have all these different cities that are here. We have for new pages that we're going to target here in New Mexico, and you can see like we got content for Las Vegas, Artesia, Portales. Right, we have that for every single one of these different cities already put together. And so what I did is I put together a spreadsheet here of the different page titles, the actual URL of where that page is going to live. The description of what's going to be on that page, and then I have some other info there, right? So the different city info and the FAQ info, because we're going to actually take the FAQ that we have on a couple different pages and rotate that through. And the reason we do that is because Google likes it when there's some variation in the content and it's not all just the same content throughout your entire website. There's something about it that's specific to the area that you're trying to target. And so what's going to happen here is there's some very small cities that are on this list. And if you know anything about New Mexico, Hobbs, Artesia, Espanola, these places are towns with, like under 20,000 people. Okay, so what that means is that there's probably very few, or if not zero, advertising agencies like ourselves that are in these areas. And that means less competition on Google, which means that anybody in that area that does a search for SEO services or web design in these really small towns, they're going to find us. Okay, and they're going to call us. And the same thing can be true for you and your business when you set up your website like this to target and create different pages for your website that cater specifically to individual cities outside the one that you operate in, but close to the area you operate in. Now, of course, if you've gotten this far, hopefully you realize that this wouldn't really make sense for a brick and mortar business because you only have the one physical store location. Okay, but this is a great way to expand your footprint on Google if you're a service-based business. So if you liked this video, let me know. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. And if you know somebody that would benefit from this kind of knowledge, then share this video with them. This is a very easy to do thing. You don't have to be a genius in order to do this and just automatically start getting extra traffic for your business on Google with just a couple small changes. Easy to implement tactic. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video and getting like a behind the scenes of what we're doing at Digital Harvest to grow our online footprint, but also what you can do to grow and increase yours. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for any future videos, and we look forward to maybe connecting with you sometime soon. Bye for now.